actually badass too.
So let's give it up for the very funny Hank Gowdey!
Guys, thank you. It's a pleasure to be invited to your, tour of white privilege in here, Seriously, it looks like the 50 space program in here. Except for you, You're keeping it real. I don't know. I was reading the news the other day. I read that R. Kelly just got dropped from 2 rape charges. Yeah, he got dropped. Like they're not gonna pursue him anymore. It's probably the most relief he's felt since he gave that girl a golden shower, right? Listen, I'm a good guy. I pay my taxes. All right. Coca-Cola's in a little bit of trouble. Coca-Cola, they found out that they also co-run a meat packing plant, and some people from PETA went around and investigated. First off, I don't know why someone who's a bread company would be into animals, but whatever. But they went and they checked it out, and it turns out the guys in the video were taking cocaine and beating the cows. I know. It wouldn't be funny if they were just beating the cows, but the fact they got high before, like, yeah, man, I'm gonna snort some lines, beat this bovine. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't know. Because usually when you do coke, you can't beat your meat. These guys are doing just the opposite. I had a friend of mine, his name's Robert Bender. And I don't want to say his name. His name's Robert Bender. So I'm with Robert. He's one of these guys. You ever have a friend that's too loud? He just talks all the time, really loudly. So yeah, like me. So I'm on a train with Robert Bender. We're on a train. He starts talking about Hitler, the Fuhrer of the Third Reich. Really loudly. We end up getting kicked off the train. I'm in full-fledged panic attack. Which was funny to me because, back in the 40s, if you talk shit about Hitler, you got put on a train. But, hey, listen. A lot of people think, like, if something's bad, the opposite must be good if something's bad. You know what I mean? Like, Holocaust denier, we all know that. You know what I mean? It's a terrible person, Holocaust denier. But a Holocaust affirmer? Terrible too, you know what I mean? Like you're at a party, normal conversation, guy pokes his head in. By the way, it totally happened. I would much rather have a guy in the corner saying the shadows don't line up. I don't know. I read that Alabama television banned an episode of the cartoon Arthur because they had a gay wedding in it. Yeah, which is pretty fucked up, you know what I mean? But I'm looking forward to next week's Alabama Arthur, where he gets Francine pregnant and they're forced to drive to Colorado for an abortion. They say comedy comes in threes, but I consider my girlfriend's third abortion the least funny. The first two had me laughing, I was chuckling. The third kid I wanted, Remember to take your pill. I don't know. We have Anne Hathaway if she was annoying, Anne Getaway. And her brother, Vin Biodiesel. Over here, And then we have Gretchen Young, who looks like Paris Hilton if she was unemployed. Paris Motel 6. You're great. Thanks for putting me on the show. So, next. I know we're all drinking tonight. Who likes to drink? Give us some noise. That's right. Honestly, it's great. I love drinking, but here's a little pro tip to know if you're an alcoholic, right? Is if you drink and you don't have any good stories, you were the story, all right? If you drink and you don't have any good stories, you were the story. That's how it works. All my friends have great stories. Hey, this guy got so drunk he broke into a vet clinic, All my stories are like, I woke up. Covered in dog medication. I don't understand. It's a Monday for me. I drink so much, I turn into a drunk secret agent, 00.8. I have a car that talks to me just because I got to blow into it first, but it's the same, I don't know. Here's something I noticed. Alcoholism is a disease, right? But it's the only disease you're allowed to make fun of. You know what I mean? You never see a sleeping leukemia patient with Dextron on her forehead, Happens to me every time. Hey, come on in here. We're putting cheese on Irving's face. Why? He's got lupus. I respect. I like drugs too. You know, drugs and alcohol go together well. You know, I want to buy a drug dog just so I can take it to the park, and when it barks at people, I know who to hang out with. What's that, Lassie? Timmy got stuck in a well? Oh, you've got heroin. Lassie. I don't understand. How confused are those drug dogs in Colorado now? You know what I mean? The dog's like, hey, I found it. The cops are like, that's us. We're doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Adderall's a weird drug because Adderall's the only drug. There's probably a lot of people on here tonight. I don't know why. Adderall's the only drug you can sell and there's no stigma, you know? It's the only drug you can sell and you're not called a drug dealer. If you get caught selling any other drug, they say you're a piece of human garbage. You get caught selling Adderall and they're like, thanks for helping my son with his exam. You bumped him up a letter grade, thanks. When's the last time a meth dealer got a compliment like that? Never, you know? Maybe like you and your cousin make a nice couple. That maybe would be a good, you know, meth dealer, that's a compliment. Maybe something like nice teeth. That would be a good compliment. I don't know. My friend, he says he can't smoke weed because every time he smokes weed, he thinks everyone's talking about him. I'm like, you're not high, you're a narcissist. You know what I mean? You're the only guy who can't stop staring at his reflection in the pond at the bottom of the bong. There's a mythology for you. See myself out. Oh wait, I can't. We're on a bus. You know, it's great to be on a bus. It almost reminds me of high school. You know what I mean? Although my bus was a little bit shorter. There were more helmets and a lot more drool in the windows. Retard is the word you can't say anymore. You know, people go, hey, retard's like the N-word for mentally disabled people. I don't think mentally disabled people have appropriated the word retard like black people have appropriated the N-word. You don't see two Down syndrome people walking over to each other like, what up, my retard? What up, my motherfucking retard? Some guy in the back with autism is like, retard. They go, watch the hard D, Terry. Oh, no, you just got Asperger's. I was in Barnes & Noble the other day. I saw one of those yellow books that said, the Bible for Dummies. You know, those yellow books? I opened it up, it was just a regular Bible. Is that a reprint? A lot of people ask, if Jesus was alive today, what kind of person would he be? I don't know, but I know he wouldn't have a cane, because nothing makes using that harder than a hole in your hand. Hey, relax. Hey, Dennis Miller, or fucking Dennis Reynolds, I'm glad you could come out tonight. Take a break from murdering and burying bitches to come laugh at my dick jokes. You crazy white teeth motherfucker. You look like fucking Rorschach from Watchmen. They got more pussy. No, but you know, I don't know. I've only told jokes about Jesus twice. Each time I nailed it. And I'm sorry. Listen, I'm a good man. My dad is a Christian. I'm a Christian. The only way I was conceived is because, you know, dress my mom up like a boy. You know? No, listen, Ann, get away. I'm trying to do my jokes here. You wouldn't, you know, butt in, you know, like you do in every conversation ever, you know? Jesus Christ. All right. I don't know. I love the whole Coney situation. Remember Coney 2012? Who remembers that? This guy does. He was one of the soldiers. They were like, hey, you gotta look out for Coney. He's got these armed children. They're gonna attack you. And then, you know, they make this whole movie. Everyone's got this support to kill Coney. And then the guy who made the movie jacks off in the street. All support, you know, remember this? All support to, you know, kill Coney goes away because no one wanted to support a guy who publicly masturbates. And my whole thing was like, no one really cared about the kids. Like, if you really cared about the kids, you wouldn't care if a guy's jerking off in public. You're still gonna save those toddlers, right? I don't know. Seems like hypocritical to me. I was watching the Discovery Channel on black bears the other day. So black bears, turns out they climb trees the fastest, they're the most athletic, and they have the most sex out of any other bear. I don't want to say racial stereotypes carry over into nature. But the polar bear is the whitest bear out there and doesn't do shit. Black bear's out there hunting, predator prey, gotta get food for its family. Polar bear's like, let's go take a swim in the ice cap, have a Coke. I'd like to see a black bear swim like a polar bear does, so I'll tell you. Moving on. Moving on. I deserve it, thank you. Moving on, Muslims, the vape pen people. Most of the time they're great. Every once in a while, one blows up. You can bring them on a plane, but people won't be happy. I don't know. It's you gotta get into a relationship. I met my last girlfriend speed dating. You try that? You shove meth up your asshole, go to Red Lobster. My girlfriend said, my girlfriend, she goes, I want you to be more like my ex, so I fucked her sister. I tried my best. But I had to break up with her. She was a communist bullfighter. That was 2 red flags. Shit myself out. I don't know. Now I'm lonely, man. I got lights just for the company. I'm lonely as shit. I'm lonelier than a juggler. You ever see a guy juggling? He looks lonely, doesn't he? If you ever see a guy juggling, look at his face, says, if I had one more friend, I'd be playing catch. They look lonely to me. You know what I mean? Jesus, I don't know. The whole thing is funny to me about Trump. And I don't like Trump. It's not the racism, the sexism, the misogyny, or the homophobia. I just think you ruined red hats. I wear a red hat in New York. Take that douchebag. You know what I mean? I walk out of the house with a hat that's red. The guy goes, I disagree. I'm like, I wasn't even trying to. But look at you. You're all so rich and white and attractive, I bet you all have houses and apartments that are like, what Bernie Sanders has nightmares about, 0.5% of the 1/3%, whatever the fuck he's talking about. I don't know. I love people. You gotta love people because that's like all there is. I don't know where this goes. I'm sorry. Sorry for the racist jokes. I love that. That really shows how classist we are. The only black guy on the bus is the driver. Really. What do I find is white? You're talking ass. That's what I find is white. Look, we're both so white. I'll bet albinos call us honky. You know what I mean? I thought NWA was Northwestern Airlines. That's really what I thought. Not a good switch for me.
They're a great band.
I don't know. It's hard to follow Aladdin. I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's hard to follow a guy. I didn't know there were that many singers in IT support. I really didn't. I didn't know it was like that. I don't know. I'm getting so much weight now. It's hard to get a girlfriend. I'm so fat now that if my dick were a child, it would be on the side of a milk carton. Everyone's crying. It's missing. Hey, hang on. They said
Anybody else around?
yeah, hang on for the jokes too. They said there's going to be pussy on this bus. I think that's what they meant. I like pornography. Does anyone here like porn? That's right, a lot of perverts out there. My favorite thing to do when I watch porn is time myself up with the video so I come at the same time as the horse. Hey, relax. People in the bestiality are the only ones who know how deep the rabbit hole goes. Come on. Wake up, sheep. You can get desensitized watching porn. That can happen. You watch too much porn. That can happen. What happens is you watch all this porn, and you finally get a real woman, and you can't stop thinking about those 2 black guys. Seems like a me problem. I don't know. Oh, I got a minute left. How long? How long for the next guy? Sorry, they're warming up the ventriloquist. Right up. I don't know. 2 minutes. Thank you. I don't know. I think you gotta have something you believe in, because if you don't, you're just some bag of flesh. You know what I mean? And people that go, hey man, like I remember I was reading about Montessori schools. Anyone know about these? These are these hippy dippy schools in LA. Sorry, I spit on your face a little bit. That's not getting me touched with the camera. So there's these things called Montessori schools. They do away with letter grades and they replace them with pictures of animals to stop the promotion of gloating about grades. But kids are still going to brag about their grades. They're just going to sound like retards when they do it. You know what I mean? Hey, do you hear about Kevin? That didn't even get a fucking mongoose in English. I got a lizard average. I'm good. I don't know. I'm running out of shit to talk about here, people. Alright, listen, hey, I love y'all. Thank God. Good night.
So yeah, this next place. Hey, who remembers the gin mill? Yeah, you guys remember me working there? Alright, some of you guys do. The real ones do. Anyway, so it's owned by my cousin. We're going to her other bar. It's Capital Pub. So they're a great company. They fucking, they're amazing employees. Like, they're all around a great establishment. They're the Dubliner.
Doesn't matter what she says.
So go in there and have some fun.
Yeah!